What's the worst date you've ever been on? Yo.
Okay, we must answer first.
Yo. Yeah, this one is very interesting.
Story time.
I did have a horrible date. You know, it was this lady engaged with on social media platforms, asked out, social media will sell you dreams, guys. That's all I'll tell you. Social media will sell you dreams. Went out with this individual, they gave me directions, went to a certain place, certain restaurant. Obviously trying to get to know the person. I don't know if it was me that day or what, but you
Something was
you know
right.
what I don't know if it's appropriate to say this, and if it's not, the lady just had a certain smell to her. Not, I don't know what was the perfume that she was wearing, and it wasn't a fishy smell. No, she just had a certain smell to her. As beautiful as she was, she just had, and throughout the whole evening, the thing for me was, when is this ending? Because I just couldn't. And that just ruined everything. It ruined the conversations. It ruined everything. I met that person once, and this was the end of it. Even afterwards, I never spoke to that person. I even unfriended them. I even unfriended them. I'm sure now he has Bozutai, but whatever happened, because we went out and that person never came back. Yeah, it was just, I don't know if we cologne we won't pay or not, or what. And it wasn't a fishy smell. Don't get it wrong. It was just a certain smell that I couldn't take. Yeah.
But
The problem is, it was our first date.
Oh, the first one.
I couldn't say which I'm tanda or but the one thing I can definitely say, there was infatuation, obviously from having viewed their social media platform, page, and having seen their physical structure and everything. Because let's just be honest, speaking on behalf of men, the first thing that attracts you to a woman, or female, it's the physical structure. Before you even go then to get to know them deeper, and so forth.
Yeah. So
I can't say being I'm tanned. The first date was actually for that, to get to know that particular individual. But unfortunately, Ivumba had to ruin the whole experience. Yeah, I don't know if it was a French perfume or what.
But something was off.
Something was off way too.
Okay, with me, a date. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember going on a bad date. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't. Yes, I'm
Hey.
I can't. I honestly cannot recall. But I just remember. I don't know if I should say it's a date or what. But there was this guy that I was seeing. Yabo. Hey. So now, okay, like imagine maybe seeing someone, you're going, okay, you met the first time. I also met like on social media. I mean,
social media.
Social media.
You're right.
So we met on social media, no guy. They stayed in 4 ways, in a state, and all of those things. But what if he's watching this? Okay, let me not go too much into details. In case he's watching.
Estate.
Yeah.
No, it was
before I met you. Years before I met you. That was the time when I was still staying in Marshalltown. In town, yes. So Haibo, guy was like, no, promise to take me on a date and whatnot. And then it didn't happen. The date did not happen. Okay, sharp. And then so now I am now. I'm now at the guy's place, right? In 4 ways. We get there, and I'm starving. Like I was so hungry. But if there's one thing you know about me is that I hate being hungry. Like if I'm good, you know, because my mood will be just foul and whatnot.
Not true.
And can you believe Uti? I starved literally the whole night, and the guy was like, "Yo, I was on my cornflakes. Often my cornflakes." And I swear to God, he was so serious that he literally wanted to give me cornflakes to eat. And I was so mad.
Jolani
Jolan asnamona.
Now me abona mawutulambile ne nakishanga ama cornflakes.
Like that's why till now, that's why I barely eat cornflakes, because they just remind me of that situation. It was like I was once in jail. That's because I did not eat. I was like, I'm not gonna have cornflakes. I think that was the worst time ever. And after that, like, you know, and it's not like I didn't have.
I'm sure that's the phone but some ballet put my cornflakes.
Not even, but I was so mad. I'm going to dude. I even said, okay, can you take me to McDonald's? I'll buy it for myself. Okay. That time I think the Big Mac was like 40 rand or something. I was gonna buy it myself. Right? Had I known, I was not even gonna allow, you know, for me to come to a place. Next thing, eat cornflakes. I was so mad. But
I repeat, Jolan, asnamon.
Yeah, but it's shame. I'm a date. I've never really had like a bad experience with dates.
Shame, man. Okay. On to the next question. What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done in a taxi?
Embarrassing thing.
Yeah.
Does sleep count?
I don't know. Did it feel embarrassing? Did it feel embarrassing to you?
Yo, I think it somehow felt embarrassing, you know, because it was happening like cool. It was a time when I was still like in the initiation school and whatnot. So when you're there, you don't really get like your 8 hours of sleep or full 8 hours of sleep, or where you can say, well, you know what, I slept, I'm well rested. So the weirdest thing, like, not weird, but what would happen is I would get into a taxi now, and then I would calculate, okay, from here to town it's 45 minutes, for instance, right? And I would set my alarm to 40 minutes, and then when it goes off, I'm 5 to getting off the taxi. So I would sleep all the time. So this one time I slept to a point where I was literally sleeping like this on this other lady's shoulder. I don't even want to wake you up. And I think I was like, oh my. So when she told me, I was like, you know, I think that was the most embarrassing thing ever. I was like, oh my God, never again, or what? But you'd say never again, but you know when your body is just like, I'm tired.
It shuts down.
It shuts down.
When you're super exhausted.
That time, like my body, you know, like my body is to shut down so bad.
Yeah.
And it was really.
I call it exhaustipated. You know,
I was
when your body is like.
For you, you know, I was so bad. Like So that was the most embarrassing thing. But other than that, not
me, most embarrassing. I remember very well when I Carlton Science and politics going to my parents' place. And then I was sitting in the front seat, but by the window. And that day, I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I ate, you know, that day. Hey, we can't be saying sisu, guys. Hey, as soon as we say hey, now cook a clean up a front seat. I want to clean it.
So I'm just imagining.
Ngiyezwa ukuthi azokuthini ne? Khona umsuzu ufuna ukuphuma. But manje ngiyasaba ukusuza because I don't know what mangisuza kugcina ukuphuma na something else. You know, umsuzo plus Pansela plus bonus. Hey, ngayibamba man. And I want to put myself ubamba ne ubonakala because you are minxa. Yebo. Ngapha ngijulu ke. Hayi, you know what? Kuthe sesidlulile sandlula pen butter and Orlando. Hayi, I couldn't hold it anymore. I fuck man. You know what? Let be what be. Nasuza. Nathatha le bomsuzu. Okay. Hey, but manje ulo silent. Ulo silent.
Washai.
Washai. Ngaza mo taxi driver. And it was winter that time. Ngaza mo taxi driver so for 3 seconds. Hey, now I was serious. I'm going to Jimmy. Now I was serious. Yes, nothing that serious. I just bash and that time it was me.
And I'm so serious in right now.
I'm very serious.
Oh,
champions. Serious. For me, that was the most embarrassing thing. Do you have any fake social media accounts?
No.
We are not stalkers here. We are not stalkers. No. We don't have any fake social media accounts.
Personally, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't even manage my own social media accounts because it's so hectic. I have about 3. One is personal.
Or
2.
3. Yeah, you've got 3.
Yeah.
Or 4 if you ban a Twitter.
Oh yeah, 4 plus Twitter. On TikTok, I'm not even that consistent, so no, guys, I don't have time. And mine is fake when I stalker ubani.
We are not stalkers. No. Please, no, we don't.
Our lives are interesting enough.
And busy enough. We're busy enough. So, no, we don't have any fake social media accounts. But if you're an individual that's got a fake social media account,
check yourself. That's all we can say.
Okay. What's the most you've ever spent on a night out?
Oh, I don't know. What must I've spent? I think, I don't know. Personally, not for me, nothing. Okay, let me not answer that, but
oh no, don't give people the wrong impression. You know, that's in my past. I was young.
No, sorry, yeah, but we're not gonna answer that.
I was young, I was foolish.
But sometimes I guess we don't plan to suspend it.
All I can say, I was young, I was foolish.
So sometimes you just find yourself buying 2 bottles of Hennes.
I don't know. I don't know what she's saying, but all I know is that I was young, I was foolish.
We can't disclose.
Yeah, that's how much I spent. What's the one thing you hate people knowing about you?
One thing I hate people knowing about me. Okay, I can't say it's a hate, but sometimes I wish people did not know that I'm a traditional healer.
Okay.
Yeah, well, not that I hate it. I love my gift. I love who I am and what my gift has. The woman that I have become, the person that I have become, you know, and how my gift has taught me so much, and yeah, I've grown in certain, but there's always a time and place for everything, you know. Sometimes I would just want to go to a restaurant and have my lunch in peace without someone coming to say Thokoza gogo. Yeah,
yes.
Sometimes I would, if my man says let's go out for a few drinks, I want to go out for dinner or maybe go to a chilled spot or whatever, have my drinks without someone coming to me to say Thokoza gogo, you know. So that for me, and not that I'm embarrassed of my gift or what, I love it so much, but I just feel like sometimes it gets too much on me that people expect miracles. Maybe thinking that they will get a free reading from you or what, I don't know. Yeah, and like I'm just trying to drink.
I'm here to have
fun. Just like you. So I think, yeah, that's the thing.
No, sometimes sometimes your gift can end up being overwhelming as well. Any
Yeah,
gift,
it gets overwhelming.
any gift and any calling can end up being overwhelming.
Yeah.
By gift and calling, there's many callings. Some are called to be nurses. Some are called to be doctors.
Yes.
Yes, man.
Yeah. So with you, what's that one thing that you wish?
Flip. I think for me it's also with my profession. When people find out that you hold a certain position at work, there's certain expectations they have of you.
Yeah.
Whether it's socially, or even family, for especially extended family. Extended family, when they see you, he must buy us this, he must buy, so I think that's the one thing I hate people knowing, because it comes with certain assumptions.
Yes.
And it comes with certain expectations as well. Ukuthi, hayi man, lo muntu lo siyazi ukuthi in his workplace he holds a certain position, so it means then in terms of finances is able to do this for us and so forth. And umuntu ngexesha abe ne-expectation, nge-wallet yakho, which is something else. So sometimes I think that's the one thing that I hate people knowing. Even friends as well. You got find friends that will take advantage of that.
They just befriend you because of
loyal manager. If you arrive at a certain place, we also tell her and all of those things. So yeah, I think for me that would be the one thing that I hate people knowing about.
Yeah.
Okay, I think final question is what's your biggest regret in life?
My biggest regrets in life. I wouldn't say I've got maybe regrets, like a certain regret about something, because I always believe everything happens for a reason.
True.
Ukuthi uNkulunkulu knew ukuthi into lezi zenzakala. So if I live with that regret, for the rest of my life, whatever. But I always say again, maybe had I known about my calling sooner, maybe when I had in a way discovered what I got a calling, and ngihambe ngiyoteta izinto zabantu abadala, so much maybe would have happened, in terms of my life, school, career, and all of those things. Because I was running away, not realizing ukuthi by me running away, it's actually affecting ezinye izinto zempilo yami. You understand?
Okay.
So I actually accepted myself more now your shit is hitting the fan. So I think that's the only regret. Had I known this is really not like the end of it all or whatever, I would have done it sooner than I did. I would have answered my calling when I first found out or knew whatever. Even when I was like in high school, I'm sure we imagine there's so much that maybe that I have achieved and that have happened in my life than than what it is currently. But rather than that, I can say it, guys, amnesia or what, but maybe the things that into they happen, but somehow they get wiped off into my mind or what, but I forget. Even if maybe or in that I would like, I regret maybe doing this or whatnot. I don't even, because I don't live with regrets and I don't hold grudges, so I just keep it moving. Like, I just block it out of my mind and just keep it moving. But the only thing that I would say I regret is just me not accepting my calling sooner. Because, that's the only thing.
Cool. Me, biggest regret, I think for me, it's I had an issue of easily trusting people, easily allowing people into my private space. So I've learned to to make my private space an exclusive place, an exclusive area. Not everyone and anyone is allowed in my private space anymore. You know, because I allowed people that were continuously withdrawing from me, you know, by withdrawing, you know, in many aspects, you know, emotionally, mentally, financially, and so forth, in so many ways, into my space, and they left me bankrupt, if I may put it that way. So the older you get is the more you learn that, you know, your private space, you know, should be a place which is exclusive, you know, that you shouldn't allow each and every Tom, Dick, and Harry to be part of it. You know, if need be that you live a secluded life, then do so. It brings a lot of peace, brings a lot of tranquility, you know, and trust me, it brings a lot of happiness in one's life. So yeah, that's my biggest regret, just allowing the wrong people into my private space.
Oh yeah, but I think also that's also my regret, you know. But okay, then I was maybe also talking about Galileo, the personal one, you know, but also that allowing certain people into my space very hard sometimes, and I feel like other people end up taking advantage of that, you know. I'm not okay. I get it. Some can say, excuse me. Some can say, Nosipo is a nice person. Some will say, "Ooh, she is the devil's advocate." Some will, I don't know, you know. So we are to feel about me, but I know for a fact that I don't intentionally like hurt people or try to be or snacks towards other people. So whenever I get disappointed by Abantu, I'm just like, hey, bro, what have I done, Manje, you know, to deserve this and this and this and that. But also that's also my regret, like allowing people into my space. So at this point is the thing with you and I, we are so scared to allow Abantu in our space because we've been
burnt.
We've been burnt a couple of times. So
yeah, I think that is why we've become so secluded. And you know, other people would think which was born allowed, but
yes,
no,
it's not even about that.
It's not even about that. It's just about, you know what, we're being protective over our personal and private space.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody is allowed in it because a couple of people, if we put it that way, have tried to rattle it, have tried to destroy it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's Nkulunkulu and what they didn't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our final question, on a lighter note.
Okay. This one
One back over kinky.
I thought the other one was the last question. So there's another one.
Yeah, I'm back over kinky, man.
Okay.
What's your favorite sexual position?
Yeah?
I'll have a sip, man. That's my answer. I don't know what's your answer.
My mom might be watching this. I can't answer to that. My in-laws might be watching this. I can't answer to that.
So let me join you on that one. Let me not cheat. Yeah, to whoever asked that question, we thank you for your question. But sadly, we will not be able to answer it. And from us, we thank you for watching this vlog. And we hope that you'll continue viewing, you'll continue subscribing, continue liking, and
we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
How many minutes?
So that's it from us, guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. From me, Nosipundumiso, and my hubs, Osefiso, Ga Shivalala. It's love and light. Mwah.